Good afternoon, guys. So, I uploaded the vlog a little bit late, but that was because I was catching up on TV. Sorry. But, so I've already done a bit of running around today. I went out with Amanda's mom and got some panda. Don't know if you can see that. Panda. And it was delicious. Reason I'm not currently at work is because they changed my scheduling last minute. So I'm not going in until 7:30. But I need to leave early in order to pick up Amanda's cousin from work. So, yeah. Get another closing shift for tonight and tomorrow, so not that I mind, of course. I kind of prefer working at night since I started working at night when I first started working there, so it's what I'm used to. But yeah.
Hi guys, so I've been home for a while now, like an hour or two. And I have just been catching up on YouTube. I realized that there's one YouTuber, like one couple, that I'm very, very behind on, like 2 or 3 weeks behind on, and I didn't even realize that I was. But I guess I've been keeping so up with everybody else that I didn't realize that I was accidentally letting them, like, fall to the wayside. Because I kept going, oh, I'll catch up on them on my next day off. I'll catch up on them with them on my next day off, and I just never did. So, there's that, but, oh well. So I'm just catching up on the YouTube and kind of doing some lightweight research on my phone. I really want to go to LUSH soon because now that we have hot water again and our bath actually stays warm, I really want to get some nice, like, bath things. Maybe not necessarily bath bombs, but just, like, you know, some nice, like a nice shampoo bar or conditioner or maybe some bubble bars or something like that. Just something to, like, treat myself with every so often. So, yeah. I have gotten LUSH items before. With Chris and I, for our last anniversary, we actually stayed over for a couple of days in a hotel in town, like a little staycation kind of thing. And the hotel that we stayed at had like a giant, like, whirlpool tub in the room. So, like, before we went, we did stock up on, like, bath things. Like, we got a bunch of, like, bubble bars and bath bombs, and I pretty much lived in that tub while we were there. And we were only there for, like, 3 days, I think. And I lived in that tub. Like, lived in it. So that was fun. But I do want to go back and get more things, different things, explore my options. So I wanted to ask if you guys have a LUSH store or have ever been to LUSH or shop at LUSH or anything like that. What are your favorite things in the store? It doesn't have to be bath related. You know, just what are your favorite items in the store and why? Because I would really like some, like, personal experiences. Because like I said, I've only bought things from there one other time, and that was for our anniversary. We've gone in, but we have to go to Pleasanton to go. We either have to go down all the way to Pleasanton, which is like an hour away, or we have to go all the way into San Francisco, which you guys know is also like an hour away. So, yeah. So we have gone in when we do go down to Pleasanton every so often, but we haven't bought anything since our anniversary. So I'm kind of lightweight debating getting, like, one of their, like, gift packs, because I figure like a little gift pack is a way to like kind of try things that I normally wouldn't like pick up for myself, because the thing with Lush is they are pricier, so it's like I don't want to pick anything up and not love it because their items are a little bit pricier, and because they are so far away that like going down to like try and return something if I didn't like it would be such a hassle that it wouldn't be worth it. So I'm thinking maybe if I get like a little gift pack that has like a ton of like little tiny like samples or something, that it would be way more worthwhile for me, because then I'd have like a ton of little things and wouldn't have to worry about like having a giant container and like not liking it and having like force myself to go through it or something like that. So yeah, but I'm thinking that I might try and ask Chris if he wants to go into San Francisco next week, and kind of, because there's a huge mall, there's a Westfields mall in San Francisco that I've never been to for like longer than 2 seconds, because like there's a BART station. BART is basically like our subway, I think I've told you guys before. There's a BART station that is basically in that mall, or like very like right outside of it. So I've gotten off at that BART station and like seen inside the mall, but I don't think I've ever actually shopped the mall. So yeah, and that's basically where the Lush store isn't technically in the mall. It's like right across the street. Like it's in a, like the mall kind of is like the epicenter, and then like all around that kind of area is like other high-end shopping. I think there's like a Sephora right there, like a huge Sephora store, and Lush and stuff like that. I kind of want this paycheck, after like I pay bills, to kind of be like a little bit of a treat myself kind of paycheck. But I always feel really bad when I do that, and I know I shouldn't. I know I should feel fine. Like, you know, Amanda, you know, you work your butt off. You work like 40+ hour weeks. Go treat yourself. But at the same time, I'm like, oh God, why? No, gosh, I don't want to do it. So I have to talk to Chris and see if like that can be a thing that he lets me do. I mean, not to like, and I don't want it to seem like he has to give me permission to spend my own money. But like the conversation I just had with you guys a couple days ago, for me, like, the money that we make is our money, and I feel really bad like spending it, where I know Chris is kind of not so much the opposite, but if he wants something, he'll buy it. He won't really kind of look at the price tag. I mean, he will, and if it is too expensive, he will, like, you know, put it down, or if he can't afford it at the time, he will like put it down. But he kind of thinks more in the, I want this, so I'm getting it. Whereas I'm kind of like, well, I really, really want this, but do I need it? Well, am I going to, you know, use it? Like, oh, well, if I buy it, will I, you know, have enough money to do this? You know, I do that whole thing, and yeah. So, anyway, let me know if you guys go to a Lush store, have ever been to a Lush store, ever used Lush products. What are your favorite products? And let me know, because I would love your guys' opinions. It would be very helpful to me. Well, I guess all of that talk about going to the Lush store is for naught, because Chris works both Tuesday and Wednesday this week. So I don't even get a day off with him this week, which sucks. But that's life, I guess. If you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, because we put out new videos every single day. And like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram. All the links in the description below. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Later, guys.